today with head coach Dickie Nutt. And Coach Nutt, congratulations on your 2-0 start in Ohio Valley Conference play. You got a big win on Monday, your first game of the new year against Jacksonville State here at home. And just why don't you talk about the strong start the team is having right now in league play?
Well, we've been pleased with a little bit of progress that we've made, and we're shooting the ball a bit better. We're defending better. We're doing some things. I've been very proud of our guys. I think it starts with the inside presence that we've had all year long, but we're starting to hit some shots. You're looking at, I think Marlon and Nick Nimchek are really coming into their own. They're feeling good about themselves. They're taking good shots, good quality shots. Shot selection has been a big thing with us. They're taking good shots and they're making some shots, and so it really balances our team out a little bit. And then our defense is stepping it up a little bit. But we know the storm is coming. We know that we're going to get ready to get into the meat of the schedule. But it is a good start.
I mean, right now, the perimeter is really stepping up. The guards are playing well. You talked about Marlon and Nick Nimchek, and then also you've got the inside presence with Tyler Stone and Leon underneath. But talk about some of the, Marlon stepping up the way that he's been lately, and then Nick also giving you that added edge on the perimeter, and then also Tyler.
Marlon is the guy that I give a lot of credit to because we have been on him. He had a super freshman year. Sophomore year, it was a good year, but not as good. But this year got off to a kind of a rocky start, and it all goes back to shot selection and just trying to watch that ball go through and setting your man up and a lot of those things. But he's such a great character guy that you love to see a guy like him succeed. He gives me everything he has every day. And we love that about Marlon, and he's really been a special player for us. He's playing well. Nick Nimchek is shooting the ball well. But the thing I want to tell Nick, and I tell Nick every day on a daily basis, is, you don't want to be known just as a shooter. How many free throws have you attempted this year? I mean, that's something important to me. You got to get to the foul line. You got to get, you got to penetrate and drive that basketball as well as being a good defender. Those guys are doing really well. Tyler Stone has been our workhorse. Night in and night out, he's been the guy that's producing. But defensively, we all have so much room to improve on is defensively that we've got to get better. But we have gotten off to a good start in conference play defensively. And if we can keep that up, then we'll have a chance every night.
Speaking of defense, Marcus Brister has been back in the starting lineup the last two games. What kind of presence does Marcus give you defensively?
Well, Marcus just gives us a different dimension. His presence is different. He's big. He's our best defender. We're not a great defending team, but we got to have some guys out there that can defend and rebound the basketball, and that's what Marcus does. He's a big guard, and he rebounds the basketball well. He's 8 rebound, high rebounder last game. Does some good things. If he's under control, and I tell him this every day, if he's under control, then we're a good team, and he's a good player. But if he's out of control and he's not valuing the basketball, it's not good enough. And so, but he does bring some things to our team, and if he'll be consistent, he'll make us a better basketball team.
And then talk about the bench a little bit. Guys like Corey Wilford coming off, he's been hitting some big shots lately.
Absolutely.
Michael Porter's been doing some great things off the bench. But talk about those two right now.
I think the bench is very crucial right now. It starts with Lucas. Lucas Nutt is the guy that comes in and finishes our game. He comes in and gives, right now his role is behind Marcus Brister, but he's really been able to handle that basketball. He goes to the free throw line. He's a 100% free throw shooter or close to it. You have Logan Nutt that can handle that point guard as well. Those guys are doing well. Corey Wilford has come in and hit some big shots. He's paying attention to defense a little bit better. He's getting tougher and stronger. Michael Porter, I really believe the future is bright for him. A lot of things Michael Porter does not show up on a stat sheet. He brings us that heart and that passion every day. And so we love that about Mike, and so we're getting a little bit better.
And then you recently added Jacob Tolbert. He's a local guy, had a great high school career at Notre Dame High School. What does he bring to this team?
Well, we know about Jacob. Jacob, I've been watching him a long time, and Jacob wanted to step away from the game, and but I think he found in his heart that he loved it and missed it, and just wanted to be a part of it. And so we'll see where it takes us. I know he's very athletic. He's bouncy. He's smart. He's local. I love all that about Jacob Tolbert, and I think that he's going to be a great addition to our team. I think the future is going to be very bright for this young man. I may be speaking a little soon, but I do anticipate him to be in the mix, and so we're excited about him. And the good thing about him is no pressure this year. He can just be a red shirt and just practice, and then become a freshman next year.
And then this week you hit the road for 2 games, and first you visit Tennessee Martin and then head to Eastern Kentucky for a Saturday evening matchup. You've got a 3-game winning streak right now, and you've got some momentum going. What are you going to look to do to continue that momentum this week?
Well, we got to get better on the road. We hadn't had a lot of success on the road. However, we did go to Sacramento. We played well. We shot the ball well. We hadn't defended on the road well since the Missouri game or Bradley game. But, we just got to get ready for conference play. And if you're going to contend and try to stay up in the pack, you've got to win some games on the road, and hopefully we can start with Martin.
All right, Coach. Well, your team is 7-7 overall and 2-0 in the OVC. Good luck this week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.